this. And we are live when it counts down, even though you don't think it is, because it was the other day.
What is? Well, my screen just froze for a second. So
see, and it's clocking, but I guarantee you we're live.
What is up, everybody? Ronnie,
give me your broken pens.
Here's a pen for you to be satisfied with. Okay, so
we're at the news desk.
The news desk. Beep 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 beep. Breaking news today, guys.
What are you doing?
I'm doing that little the little thing.
The ticker
thing. So
it sounded like a car, like you were beeping.
Like beeping and honking a horn. So I'm honking a horn at you, Rhonda.
Wow.
We're gonna amp you up today, guys.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys have a really good week.
What's our chit chat about?
God, I don't know, dude. We have well, we've talked about it a few times here. We have an announcement coming up here that I'm hoping we can announce it on Friday. We are waiting for something to come in before I can make the announcement. And if it's not Friday, it'll hopefully be Monday, but I'm shooting for Friday. So I'm hoping for Friday. So anyways, so that is something to look forward to. We'll be talking about. I'm not saying much more than that. So things are going great. We're having a great week here at 7 Point. Clients are doing awesome. The Kickstart Challenge, people are doing awesome.
Awesome. So, what movie is that from?
I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know. So anyway, so let's get into it today, guys. Let's talk about goals and habits, okay? So a pitfall that people get into when it gets to goals and habits. I want to talk through that a little bit. Number one, people get so fixated on the end result of that habit or that goal, and ultimately they forget about the process that they have to go through to achieve that new habit or set goal.
I just talked about that with my client this morning.
Yeah. So
and
how that conversation
well, she was saying she gets so caught up in that end goal or the she complicates things, right, in the process.
Her own roadblock.
Yes,
yeah.
We actually said those exact words. And so that's her focus, is to simplify things and slow things down and focus on the day by day activities.
Don't give too much away.
I know, that are going to get her to her goal.
So that's where to get into.
We talk about that like almost every week, right?
Well, it comes up a lot with clients because we get so fixated on that end process, you know, and we want to run and get it really quick, and it takes time to get there.
Or a quick fix.
A quick fix, yes, which is also a trap too, as well.
Ooh, a trap.
A trap.
Ooh,
yes.
That's a good one. Write that down.
Those traps. So, Jana, what's up? Derek, what's up?
These are topics for next time.
So we'll talk about traps next time too. But anyways, what we want to do is give you some ideas or some tips to talk about on when dealing with those routines, etc., stuff like that. So
how to get to the big goal?
Yes.
Without complicating it.
So first thing is slow your shit down, your thought process. Okay, take it one day at a time. Don't think about where you're going to be in 3 months or 6 months or a year from now. Think about today and focus on...
don't think about it.
Well, yeah, don't think about it. I mean, don't get so fixated on it that it deters away from your process, right? So focus on what's in front of you guys. You don't know what's going to happen 3 months from now and all the obstacles that may come up between now and then. Focus on what is in front of you today, because that's what you can control based on your choices. And then the second thing on that is make up a daily routine. And it's not, and this is daily, it's not Monday through Friday, and I'm off on the weekend.
Were you listening on my sessions today?
No. So
routine.
So, routine, daily, guys. You gotta focus on a daily routine, or set a daily routine, I guess I should say.
That obviously incorporates actions to get to your goal.
That's correct. Your whatever you set up yourself up for, whatever you're doing now, should be processes that will get you to where you want to go. Whether it's a habit, taking a bad habit and replace it with a healthy habit, or a very specific goal that you're trying to accomplish too as well. The third thing we want to talk about is the AMP.
The AMP. Amp it up, guys.
I'll let Rana talk about this because she was. She actually came up with it, actually. I'll give her some credit on it.
Just like that. Just came to me.
Yeah, whatever. So we were saying that somebody probably wrote a book on this. So.
This probably, or will be, but no. But AMP, first needs to be set actionable steps that will break down the larger goal.
That's correct.
We'll talk through an example in a second. So actionable, measurable, progressive steps. So AMPS, actionable, measurable, progressive steps. So my example that we were talking about, super easy example, is I admit I am not super good at drinking water. And if I do, I'll drink it good for like a day or two, but not consistently. So if my goal is to drink 80 ounces of water, I don't want to say I have to do that tomorrow and every day thereafter, because that might be too big for me. I might not be able to do it, and therefore I just don't do it. So instead, I'm going to say I want to get 80 ounces of water in as a habit by 1 month from now, or maybe 6 weeks from now, okay? And I'm going to break that down and bring it back to today into actionable. I'm going to drink 20 ounces for the week 1.
Make it realistic, something you can actually accomplish.
It's actionable. I can do it. It's measurable. It's 20 ounces. And then progressive. So week 1 is my 20 ounces. And once I do that for a good week, then I'm going to increase that to maybe 30 or 40, right? And do that for a week. And so that's your progressive, and then steps, obviously. So those are my actionable, measurable, progressive steps. And that's just a super easy example in terms of water. Same way as if you're going to run a marathon. You're not going to go run 26 miles tomorrow. Like you're going to...
Everybody's not David Goggins. Come on now.
Right. You're going to progressively train...
Improve yourself over
towards
time.
That marathon.
And that applies to anything. You know, if you're trying to, improve your exercise, and you want to go 5 days a week, well, if it doesn't fit your schedule, start at 3 days a week. I had a client, here's a good example. I had a client a year ago, which he's still a client today, but he's never worked out really a day in his life. Started the program. When we first started, he's like, I want to work out 4 days a week. And I was like, we talked through it and didn't fit his lifestyle, so we settled on 3. After about 2 to 3 months into the process, he goes, I think I want to work out 4 days a week. My response was, do you think you can work out 4 days a week every week, or is it just something you occasionally want to do? He's like, well, I don't know if I can do it every week. So I said, let's do this. Go that 4th day. If you go that 4th day, just do cardio and core. And then after 6 weeks, we'll revisit how many times you actually went, or how many weeks you went and made it 4 days a week. And after those 6 weeks, he actually went every week and did 4 days. So then his program went to 4 days a week versus 3, and now he's at actually 5 days a week. He's actually put on 12 pounds of muscle in a year and a half.
In terms of like a weightlifting.
Yeah, as far as weightlifting, as far as the exercise
like
schedule,
a designed
program. So again, compromising, making something effective now, knowing where he wants to eventually get to, and we progressively work towards that over time.
Yeah. And another example, my client, another one this today, a different client. She's been doing really good on the program. She's managing her food now pretty much on her own, maintaining her comfortable weight where she wants to be at. But one thing she's never really done consistently is exercise. Mm-hmm. She's very active in terms of like gardening and house stuff, but not exercise. So she got an exercise bike. So she has the ability to do this now at her home. She's putting the bike somewhere where she's comfortable using it. And then she is going to set a goal. At first she said, I want to do 20 minutes 5 days a week. And I'm like, well, how many are you doing now? 0. So I'm like, let's just peel it back and let's start super small. Just get on the bike and go 5 minutes.
Yeah, just
go 5 minutes. And guess what? Once you do 5, you're probably going to do a little more anyway. Just like my water. If I get 20 in, I'm probably going to do more anyway. Mm-hmm. But set that goal so it's attainable. You can celebrate it. And once you hit that regularly, then go up to 10 minutes. And then get to the 20 that you want over, a 4-week period, so that it's more of a built-in behavior.
Absolutely. So, as always, guys, let us know how we can serve you if this helps you, or if you have other things that you're doing that helps you achieve your ultimate goals and habits. Please share those in a comment. But remember, AMP, so actionable, measurable, progressive steps in order to get to where you need to go long term. So,
nice job.
Absolutely. All right, guys, have a good rest of the day. We will shout at you guys on Friday.